Stop number 29 on the Castrol GTX Cup Series for season 35 brings us back to Rockingham, North Carolina for race number 29 of the season. It's the running of the AC Delco 400, which was set for 59 laps of racing on his 1.017 mile racetrack in the middle of the sand hills of North Carolina, as we're set for 39 cars are set for racing here today. Here's your starting lineup here for the fourth race in a row. On the pole, it is Kyle Matthews in car number 42 for the fourth race in a row at Rockingham, I might add. And going for four in a row on this track, I might add as well, too, because he swept the season last season at Rockingham, won the first race we were here this season. Now it's going for the season sweep again on this track here. Number 42, Yellow Pontiac. He's alongside number 30, that's Zachary Fitzwater, the Pennzoil Pontiac sitting alongside. Winner this season at Richmond. Kyle's wins came at the first Rockingham event. He also won at Sonoma this season, and trying to become the second driver to win 3 times this season. Second row, they're also going for 3 wins this season. Joshua Osborne, car 26, the Quaker State Buick, looking to gain some points back here after the race at Charlotte. He's alongside number 5, Austin Reed in the Tide Chevrolet. Next runner is number 7, Aubrey Scott in the Hooters Ford. He's alongside number 15, Quentin Moore in the Motorcraft Ford. Going to row number 4, it's the winner at Bristol, and they race at Bristol this season, Colin Cropley in 25, and number 3, Cole Deaver, the GM Goodwrench Chevrolet, the Daytona 500 winner and current points leader as well, too. Next row down is car number 33. It's Nathan Orman, the Skull Bandit Oldsmobile. He's alongside number 73, the Slim Fast Oldsmobile winner at Darlington this season. That is Carson Gunn, the first Darlington winner, I should say, this season as well, too. Going to the next row down is car number 10, Alexander Rowe in the Purelator Chevrolet, flanked by number 55, Chris Dollerton in the Jasper Engines Pontiac. Dollerton winner this season at Charlotte and Dover. The second Charlotte race, first Charlotte race on my this season, and the second Dover race, while Alexander won the first Pocono race and the second Talladega event this season. Next row, Reggie Fogelman in 49, and number 6, Cody McGurk. Next row is number 71. That is Charles Sanford, and 2-time winner this season, Tori Gossett in car 21. She won the first Martinsville race, and she also won the second North Wilkesboro race. Next row is number 75, Laura Chung. She won the second Pocono event. Alongside her is the night race winner at Bristol this season. That's Ben Cohen in car 68. Next row is number 98, Matt McIntyre, and number 24, Phil Parker. And it's number 94, Dylan Poteet. Alongside is number 11, Kat Batson. Kat won at the first Talladega race of the season. She also won at Indianapolis, and she also won the last race on the tour at Charlotte, becoming the only 3-time winner this season so far. Poteet's win came at Watkins Glen. Next round is the Southern 500 winner at Darlington. That's Daniel Voiles in 27, and number 22, Mitchell Hodak. He won at the first Richmond race this season. Next round is number 43, Mike Becker, and number 1, Trent Dunham. Then it's number 12, Ryan George, flanked by number 9, Jessica Shelton, who almost won at Charlotte, but her only win this season remains at. But her only win this season, by the way, did come at Riverside in the Coors Light Ford, car number 9. Next round is number 4, William Brock, and 17, Rafael Duke, the winner of the 400 at Daytona. Then it's number 19, Jackson Haywood, and number 90, Caleb Fogler. Next round is number 8, that's Noah Sewell in the Snickers Buick. He's alongside number 2, Dylan Young. Young won the second Martinsville race, and while Sewell won at Atlanta and the second Michigan event. Next row, Seth Cohen, number 52, and number 66, that's Eric Monaco. And it's Keith Batson in 28, number 20, Rob Evans. And starting shotgun is number 18, Ryan Brommer, who won the first Michigan event this season. So that's your starting lineup for today's running of the AC Delco 400. 19 different winners this season so far. And the question, of course, at Rockingham, can anyone stop Kyle Matthews on this track here? He has won 3 in a row he's won 3 in a row at this track coming in this event. Looking to make it a season sweep for the second season in a row at Rockingham. And can he pull it off for a 4th win in a row or on a track, or can somebody else stop him? We'll find out.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
We'll find out in the 59 laps of racing that will ensue here today as the command of fire engines have been given. And as the pace for the race build up, pick over the green flag, we'll be back to start the race right after this. Pace car comes off on the pit road as the field comes off turn number 4. Green flags with the fly here for 59 laps of action here today at Rockingham. The green flag flies. The AC Delco 400 is on. Kyle Matthews and Joshua Osborne. Oh, and Osborne makes it 3 wide right there. He and Aubrey Scott and Zachary Fitzwater there. It makes it 3 wide down the backstretch right here. Osborne got tapped from behind, come off turn number 2 and almost lost it. Colin Cropley trying to push Osborne to lead the first lap of the race right here, and Osborne does indeed, I think, lead the first lap. Yes, he does. So Joshua Osborne wastes no time getting leading that first lap of this race here. Here at Rockingham to try to move himself up a little bit in the points here. And now Colin Cropley moves ahead in car 25 as he'll take the lead on this lap right here, and he'll lead the second lap of this race here. Now Kyle Matthews, after getting kicked up to the high side on the first lap of this race here, tries to gain what he can, gain back what he can here. He got past Osborne for second place, and now he gets by Cropley for the lead, and he'll bring Osborne with him in 26 car. So 3 laps and 3 different leaders here at Rockingham so far. Kyle Matthews pulls ahead. Now Joshua Osborne see what he can try to pull up, trying to at least keep up with that 42 machine. Something that few people have been able to do in his last 3 races here on this track here. Reggie Fogelman up the 4th position. Alexander Rowe in 5th position. Laura Chung is 6th. 7th is Matt McIntyre. Chris Dalton 8th. 9th is Dylan Poteet. And Quentin Moore right now runs in 10th position. And then Mike Becker in 11th. Daniel Boyles 12th. Charles Saver drops to 13th. Cole Deaver 14th position, but is about to lose 14th to Phil Parker in the number 24 machine as they come down the front stretch now. So Deaver, the points leader coming into this event there, appears to be dropping back a little bit in the early portion of this event. He's got Carson Gum in the 73 and the 33 and Nathan Ormond behind him. And he's got outside Pulsar, that's the 30 car of Zachary Fitzwater. And Carson Gum gets turned into the wall by Nathan Ormond. And no caution, Nathan Ormond. And now we got trouble right here. Ormond, and this time Ormond and Carson both crash right in the 20 car of Rob Evans. Ryan George also involved. I saw somebody else was involved as well too. Mitchell Hodak, some damage to his machine. There was Ormond, I think. Yeah, Cody McGurk snuck through. See Jessica Shelton, she's clean. Aubrey Scott's clean. So is Jackson Haywood. So is Tori Gossett. So apparently that was the only 3 or 4 cars involved in that crash here. And as Evans' car sitting on pit road there's Rafael LeDuc here. I think he fell back early. Take a look as to what happened again going into turn number 1 here. And that was what happened in turn number 1 right there. Somebody got into Ryan George and turned him right into those other 2 cars here of Rob Evans and Nathan Ormond. And Carson Gum, who got stuffed in the wall by Ormond. Somebody was involved in a little deal himself right there. There's where he flipped over the 20 car of Rob Evans. And poor Nathan Ormond had nowhere to go in that whole deal right there. So both the 70. So we mentioned Ormond and stuff Carson Gum in the wall coming off turn number 4 the previous lap, and now this time they both get involved. This time going through turns 1 and 2. with 2 other cars there, but they were both innocent bystanders in the whole deal. But I'm sure Carson's going to want to talk with Nathan Orman and ask what was that all about. So caution flag is punched up the field right here. Kyle Matthews is out in front. And it's Reggie Fogelman in second position. Joshua Osborne third. Colin Cropley in fourth position. And fifth right now belonging to Alexander Rowe. So you got a Pontiac leading, Buick's second and third, and Chevy's fourth and fifth. We'll be back for the restart right after this. Pace car's on pit road right now, and as the green flag flies, as you rejoin us here in Rockingham, North Carolina. 6 car of Cody McGurk again is not on the lead lap. Neither is the 20 car of Rob Evans, as Kyle Matthews is out in front. Second place is Reggie Fogelman. Third is Joshua Osborne. Then Colin Cropley and Alexander Rowe, the top 5. Then it's Matt McIntyre, Chris Dallerton, Daniel Voiles, Dylan Potey, and Quentin Moore, the top 10. And Reggie Fogelman takes the lead away from Kyle Matthews, and he'll bring Osborne with him in that number 26 machine. So Matthews up on the high side, as evidenced by that lap car here, and now he tries to follow the Tire Track Set 49 machine. Now Osborne goes on the low side to try to get past the 42 machine. Kyle squeezes in between Osborne and Fogelman as they come off turn number 2. And somebody got in the wall, come off the second turn. Yep, yellow flag's going to fly for the second time. And it's Keith Batson in 28 who has crashed apparently. Rob Evans in the 20 car still on pit road, so that's why he did not enter back on the track here. Kyle Matthews wins the race back on the racetrack, back to the start finish line. And there apparently was the caution flag there. That was Rob Evans in the 20 car. So it wasn't Keith Batson. Evans was coming on pit road, and here he comes to the pit wall, and yep, congratulations, Rob. You just knocked yourself right out of the race. So Rob Evans becomes the third retiree of the race here by his own hand, pretty much. And so 1 car now remains a lap down. That's Cody McGurk in a 6 car. So 36 cars remain. 35 cars remain on the lead lap. This race, Kyle Matthews now retakes the lead here. We'll be back for the restart right for this. Pace car comes back on the pit road right now as we're on lap number 18 here at Rockingham, North Carolina. Lap number 19, excuse me, when the race restarts. Average speed is a little over 87 miles an hour in the first 18 laps of this race. Green flag flies. We're back underway. Kyle Matthews out in front. Then it's Fogelman, Osborne, Matt McIntyre, and Chris Dallerton in the top 5. And Reggie Fogelman trying once again to get the lead away from Kyle Matthews here. He'll take the help from the 98 car of Matt McIntyre. They will do so through the help of each other. McIntyre and Fogelman looking to become the 20th different winner this season so far. And Matthews tried to squeeze in between McIntyre and Osborne, but did not quite enough there. Osborne saying, no way, Kyle, that's my line. And the yellow flag's out for the 3rd time here today. And Cody McGurk this time does get back on the lead lap in a 6 machine. And I don't know who caused the yellow flag to fly this time here. Yeah, there was what happened right there. It was the 5 of Austin Reed that got into the wall there, going through 1 and 2, and took Tori Gossett with him. Here's what happened come off turn number 2. Reed got into it first with Aubrey Scott, then turned the 21 around, and the 17 of Rafael LeDuc also spun, trying to avoid the spinning Tori Gossett. So the 21, 5, and 17 cars all put her back in gear and make it go at it once again here. So third caution flag of the day flying on lap number 20, or actually lap number 19 of this event. It's Reggie Fogelman out in front here, and all the cars now back in the lead lap here. We'll be back for the restart again right after this. Let's try this again here at Rockingham. Back at Rockingham, North Carolina here. There you see the field right there. Still 3 cars out of the race here today so far. And all 36 cars remain on the race, and 36 cars remain in the race, and all of them on the lead lap. Cody McGurk got to get back on the lead lap after beating the leader Reggie Fogelman back to the start-finish line. So as we rules, of course, here in this series, here you have to earn your laps back the old way, obviously. Here, since this is old school racing, obviously, I'm the only person who does old school racing, I should say. But no free passes, no nothing here. It's earn your lap back the old way here. Reggie Fogelman's your leader. Second is Matt McIntyre. Kyle Matthews third. Fourth is Joshua Osborne. Laura Chung fifth. Colin Cropley sixth. Seventh is Phil Parker. Eighth is Zachary Fitzwater. Ninth is Chris Dallerton. And Mike Becker rounds out the top 10. Green flag back out, back underway. Lap number 24. Off into turn 3 right now. Reggie Fogelman better not look back, because here comes that 42. Kyle Matthews, foot flat to the floor off that fourth turn, and Matthews back to the lead. Kyle Matthews proving why he's got a strong, why he dominates at the Rock pretty much, and he just showed that to Reggie Fogelman as they head off into turn 3 right now, as they go through the third and fourth turns now. 3-car battle, meantime, for second position. Reggie Fogelman, Matt McIntyre, and Laura Chung going at it. The 49, 98, and 75 cars. Buick, Chevrolet, and Oldsmobile. And a bunch of throwing Pontiac as well, too, with Phil Parker, the number 24 machine. Parker, the Team 3 Racing Pontiac here, plans still up in the air for Phil this season. Or next season, I should say. Looking to get back to that number 5 Tide ride next season here if Austin Reed does not want that ride back for season 36. And Phil Parker, look at the power that 24 car's got here. Gets by Reggie Fogelman and almost got by both him and Matt McIntyre in one fell swoop. But here they come through turns 3 and 4 now, and now Colin Cropley goes inside, and Chris Dalton goes down even lower here coming off turn number 4. On board with Chris Dallerton in car 55, the winner of the season of the 600 at Charlotte. He also won at the second Dover event as the yellow flag flies for the 4th time here today, as you see through the windows. And it's Eric Monaco and Aubrey Scott who have crashed. And that was what happened right there. The 66 car had problems there going into turn number 1. Apparently a mechanical failure. Went right in front of Aubrey Scott and then crashed into each other. And a couple other cars scraped into each other, including Caleb Fogler and Jackson Haywood. So Eric Monaco, damage to that machine right there in the 66 Phillips 66 Trop Arctic Pontiac. And Aubrey Scott, I tell you, if it weren't for bad luck, he wouldn't have any this season. As you see Caleb Fogler coming out of the pits in that number 90 Ford Motorsport Ford. That 90 car looking for a new sponsor next season. And Fogler has had some good runs in that machine right there, but he has not had quite the luck he had last season in that number 90 machine. 34 positions where he's at right now, and as the Aubrey Scott sits on pit road, still sits on pit road, and at Hooters Ford. So caution flag flying for the 4th time here. We're almost halfway home. Kyle Matthews is your leader with Laura Chung, Phil Parker, Colin Cropley, and Chris Dallerton in the top 5. Back in a moment. Back at Rockingham, North Carolina here. 2 cars will be on the inside lane here. Caleb Fogler in the 90. He is 1 lap down in Aubrey Scott with now Sands. The front doghouse at number 7 Hooters Ford is now 2 laps down in 35th position. While Fogler is 34th, 1 lap down in this race. 33 cars remain on the lead lap here out of the 35. It remains here in this race here. Eric Monaco, unfortunately for him, out of the event. Here at Rockingham, North Carolina, the pulse there is Kyle Matthews, your leader. Second position is Laura Chung. Then it's Phil Parker, Colin Cropley, and Chris Darson in the top 5. 6 through 10 is Mike Becker, Charles Samper. Alexander Rowe is in 8th position. Points here, Cole Deaver in 9th. And Joshua Osborne is in 10th position. Green flag back out, lap 33 here at Rockingham. We'll keep an eye on those front 2 cars, those 2 lap cars on the inside there. They could present a problem to the leaders here as Aubrey Scott and Caleb Fogler are both trolling Cole Deaver and Joshua Osborne. Deaver goes inside, says, I'm going inside, screw this, and Osborne agrees with that, as well as Matt McIntyre, Daniel Voiles, Dylan Poteet, and Dylan Young. And looked like Aubrey Scott was going to troll Charles Sanford as well, too, in a 71 car. Aubrey gets off the wall a little bit, and now Alexander Rowe feels the sting of that number 7 machine. And Reggie Fogelman, who was leading about a few laps back, though, he is now back to about, let's see, how far back is he dropping? That 7 car is really holding him up. He has now dropped back to 20th position right now, the number 49 machine. As Austin Reed there goes by, and Jessica Shelton looking to go by as well, too, that number 9 car. 5 and 9 both dive in the inside lane, and zips by both the 49 and 18 cars. And now Cody McGurk dives inside. He'll get past Seth Cole and Reggie Fogelman and Ryan Brommer. So McGurk, who was a lap down about a few laps back though, and whoa, he got really loose coming off turn number 2. Turn 2 usually a trouble spot at Rockingham as well too. We've seen a lot of cars get the wall come off that second corner. 11 car of Kat Batson, the only 3-time winner of the season so far. Winner of that last race, winner of that thrilling finish at Charlotte, with her and Jessica Shelton down to the wire in that event. And Kat Batson got the nod in that one there by 4,000th of a second, one of the closest finishes of the season. Of course, you could thank the lap car for Rafael LeDuc for that one too, as well too. But because since he held Shelton up there when she hadn't won, looked like. But as the saying goes, that's racing, and of course, and Kat Batson will take it any way she can. Now gets inside of the 1 car of Trent Dunham, who backs way off going into turn number 3. Meantime, Ryan Brommer and Tori Gossett still now trying to work their way up through the field here. Brommer in the 18, Gossett in 21. Brommer right now running 23rd. Gossett was 25th the last time by. And meantime, Joshua Osborne, he's now dropping back in that 26 machine. He is dropping. He was 10th the last time, but I see where he's at this time by. Joshua clocked this time by in 14th position. He's going to be dropping back to about 15th, 16th, maybe 17th maybe now. Comes down off turn number 2. Almost gets in that 4 car of William Brock. And now Laura Chung, who was in 2nd place. She's now dropped back as well too. And here comes that black number 3, Cole Deaver. The points leader coming in this event right there. And he has now zipped his way past Chris Dalton. Up to 3rd place now goes that black number 3, and now up to another legendary number, the number 43, Mike Becker and the King Richard Petty colors. Two of the more iconic cars of NASCAR going at each other right there. The 43 and the 3, made famous by Richard Petty and Dale Earnhardt. But throw that 55 car at Chris Dalton, darn pace car. Throw that 55 car of Chris Dalton in that bunch as well too, and as well as the 25 of Colin Cropley, and everybody else who's now seeing the car, who's seeing that car up in front now, is thinking not again, because where's Kyle Matthews? Right there. And they're thinking, not this scene again. Kyle Matthews, foot flat the board. He has got this track figured out here at Rockingham, North Carolina. And he has got a 1.9 second advantage over second place right now. Back inside with Chris Dalton in car number 55 as he runs in fourth position right now. Make that fifth position as Colin Cropley goes by. Cropley goes up, tries to get by Dalton right there, tries to get in front of Dalton. Dalton at the high line, though he had to be forced to back off. Turn number 4 they come right there, still falling behind Deaver and Cropley, and somebody's on the inside of him now, going to turn number 1. That would be the car of Daniel Voiles, the 27 machine, up to the 5th position right now. Goes car 27. Up behind him is Dylan Young in 27, in number 2 car, I should say. 27 with the 2 car. Now Dalton goes with the number 2 Miller Genuine Draft Pontiac. So battle for position still going on right there. Charles Sanford now dives it, now throws his hat in the mix right now. He's in that 71 car, up now to the 7th position up to this point of the track. At this point, Chris Dalton up ahead of him. Phil Parker behind him in that 24 car, having a solid run in that number 24 machine up to 7th place now. Goes the 24 machine. Sanford up to 6th position, and Joshua Osborne. Remember, he was about 17th the last time we talked about him. Well, he's now moved up into 8th position now in that 26 machine. So Joshua looking to get himself back in the championship contention. Problem he's got right now, Cole Deaver is in 2nd position right now in that number 3 car. He is the points leader. Cole Deaver's in 2nd position right now, but not by much. As Colin Cropley trying to get past him in that 25 machine. Now Dalton back at the 4th position now. Dalton dives inside of Cropley. Cropley peeks inside of Deaver's car. Here can come off turn number 4. And Deaver almost got rear-ended by the 25 machine of Cropley. And here's the man we have not talked about much here today, William Brock, car number 4, the Kodak Film Chevrolet, up to the 9th position. He made that 8th position now as Mike Becker's dropping back in the number 43 machine. William Brock, who has had a dismal year so far in number 4 Kodak Film Chevrolet, whereas last season he had really had a really good points run in that number 4 machine, but this season has been feast or famine for that number 4 Kodak bunch right there as they come into turn 3 right now. But right now, Brock having a solid day up to 8th position. He's had some good runs so far. He had a good run at Darlington in the Southern 500, where he finished 3rd in that event. Right now, William Brock looking to pick up a few more spots here, get himself a solid day here today at Rockingham, North Carolina. Dylan Young up down at the 9th position. 10th is Cody McGurk and Cat Batson, number 2 in the points, up to 11th position now. And Zachary Fitzwater in for a solid finish in number 30 car, up to 12th place now in the Pennzoil Pontiac. Alexander Rowe in there. Matt McIntyre, Austin Reed, Noah Sewell in the 8 car. Tori Gossett moving her way back in the field, getting the help from Jessica Shelton in the 9 car. Shelton this time by clocked in 17th position. So Jessica looking to move herself up a few more spots as she now goes inside a Gossett for position. And meantime, she's got help from Daniel Voiles. Voiles to the low side. Moves Shelton up the track, gets Shelton loose right there. And Voiles gets past her in that number 27 machine. But meantime, Kyle Matthews is all alone, and he's probably got the radio turned on. He's got the air conditioning on. He's probably enjoying this drive here at Rockingham, North Carolina. He has had for the last 3 events prior. They have got a handle on this track right there. I've sort of probably used the same setup since he had the peak 83 covers last season, where he dominated both events here, and here he's done the same thing in dominating fashion here today at Rockingham. He has got 3 more laps to become the second 3-time winner this season so far. Remember, he won at this track earlier this season, the second race on the Tour, and he also won on the road course at Sonoma as he gets by Caleb Fogler in the 90 machine. Kyle Matthews, number 42, Melly Yellow Pontiac. As you jump inside with Kyle, he's got 2 laps remaining. Right down that white line, and it turns 1 and 2 here. There goes the Melly Yellow Pontiac. 5 3/10 of a second ahead of second place. I tell you, those other cars have gave it a valiant effort, though. You can't say they didn't try to hold Matthews at bay, because we had some other leaders here today. But once Matthews got on front, it was deja vu all over again from race number 2 of the season held on this track. And Matthews has got to go through turns number 3 and 4, and he's done it again at Rockingham. The AC Delco 400 for the second season in a row, and 4th race in a row at Rockingham goes to Kyle Matthews. He wins the AC Delco 400 and becomes the the second 3-time winner of the season, joining Kat Batson on that list. Boy, I tell you, what driver would not want 30 minutes alone in that same row as a number 42 Rockingham car, and nobody else in the room? I tell you that there is definitely a combination that everybody else would love to know what Kyle's got under the hood here just for this track at Rockingham. Because once he got out in front, he just put on a good old-fashioned woodshed whipping on everybody else. 100.310 miles per hour, the average speed on this track here today. From the pole to the podium, and it's the Melly Yellow 42 that does it again here today at Rockingham, North Carolina. As he is a second 3-time winner this season so far. And it's going to move him up quite a bit in the points as well, too. It's going to help him a bit, I should say, in the points. Here, second place goes to Colin Cropley, a good day for the number 25 team. Third goes to Phil Parker. Fourth will go to Charles Sanford, a good day for that number 71 team. Best season race Charles has had in a while. Joshua Osborne, a solid day in 5th position. 6th will go to Cole Beaver, the points leader. 7th goes to Seventh goes to Dylan Young, William Brock finishes 8th. Cody McGirt, from 1 lap down early in the race, he ends up coming back to finish 9th. A solid day for that Folgers team. And Zachary Fitzwater gets his second top 10 of the season. He ends up finishing in 10th position. Alexander Rowe comes home in a solid 11th position here today. Noah Sewell 12th. Chris Darson, who is up in the top 10 all day long, he ends up dropping to 13th. 14th goes to Austin Reed. Daniel Voiles 15th. Kat Batson 16th here today. 17th Jessica Shelton. 18th Dylan Poteet. 19th Ben Cohen, and Mike Becker ends up in 20th. 21st will go to Trent Dunham. 22nd to Laura Chun. 23rd Matt McIntyre. 24th I should say Reggie Fogelman. Tori Gossett drops to 25th. Then 26th goes to Keith Batson. 27th to Mitchell Hodak. 28th Seth Cole. 29th Ryan Brommer. Rafaela Duke ends up 30th. Quentin Moore, not the day he won here today in that 31 car. He ends up finishing 15th. 16th goes to Nathan Orman, then Jackson Haywood, Caleb Fogler, and Aubrey Scott was the last of the finishers here today. 35 cars finished here today, and 32 of them on the lead lap. Cars out of the race were Eric Monaco, Rob Evans, Carson Gum, and Ryan George. Those cars finished out of the event. But what more can you say for Kyle Matthews and Rockingham here? 4 wins in a row on this track here. And I bet you everybody else is hoping Cotton does not make it 5 or 6 next season when we come back here in season 36 for that same ride, though. But like I said, when you got one track figured out, you got it figured out. And that's pretty much how it is for the man from the state of Ohio here. If you like what you see here, if you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. We got everything on this channel. We got everything on this channel. We got in our races. We got gaming videos. We got in our online videos. Whatever the president of the NNSCRA Seth Cole desires to have for our channel. Be sure to check out Seth Store Cup. Be sure to check out Seth Store Cell Cup Series, the main series on this channel. And if you want to in on future seasons of Seth series, be sure to get with Seth and he'll get you going. And also be sure to check out the channel X86753985X. That's Dylan Young's channel, the man who does the Instant Spectrum Mobile Cup Series. And also subscribe to his channel for some cool stuff as well too, as well as the channel that he and our winner today, Kyle Matthews, has collaborated together in doing. That channel being We the Coasters. If you are a roller coaster / theme park / amusement park fan, then We the Coasters is a channel for you. And also subscribe to that channel for some cool stuff as well too, if you like what they do. And also subscribe to this channel if you're watching here, the NNSCRA channel, for some cool stuff as well too. And like I said, we got in our offline races, we got in our online races, we got gaming videos, we got whatever Seth Cole, the president of the NNSCRA, desires to have for this channel. So that will do here today at Rockingham, North Carolina. For now, this is James Qualls. This has been a production of the NNSCRA, celebrating 11 years of offline racing at best. We'll see you at Phoenix, Arizona for the next to last race on the season, the Subway 500.